I know it's been a while, but I got my reasonings. I would say like my last video was about 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, somewhere around there, for a good reason. So a lot of things have been going on with my life. I mean, I've gotten a new PC. Like when I say new, I mean new. I think the only old part on this PC is the SSD that I carried over from the other build. Now I don't know if I actually ever showed you guys my old PC, but essentially it was kind of supposed to be like a budget build. And this one that I have sitting next to me currently is not so much a budget build. This is the build I've been saving up for a while now. Like I'm talking about, I saved up past the 30 series, I saved up past the 40 series, and your boy got very lucky with the 50 series. I mean, let me just tell you the whole, I guess you could say, timeline of what happened. The 50 series dropped. Everybody knows that. That was kind of like the whole big like thing going on in the tech, I guess you could say, circle. Now, I was trying to get a 5090 like everybody else, but one of the things that had happened was I obviously didn't get it. So what else did I have to do? Well, I told myself, okay, I'll just wait for the 5080, not knowing that the 5080 also dropped with the 5090. So I was like, oh, well, I'm screwed. So I decided to wait for the 5070. Now with the 5070, it was kind of, I guess you could say, controversial because of its performances. Anything was better than what I had. I had a 2060 Super. Anything would have been better than what I had. So I decided, okay, I'm going to try for the 5070. With the 5070, I remember when it dropped, I was at work. But that thing sold out faster than I can hop on the page. It was so bad. Luckily though, I was like, you know what? I give up. I'ma just settle for the 4070 Ti Super, which is honestly a really good card for what it's worth, which is why I wanted to go for it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try again. I'll try and get another 50 series if they do another drop. So I was like, okay, for now, I'll just have this 4070 on its way while I, wait for the inevitable drop. So while the 4070 was on its way, my friend had a mutual, well, actually no, I had a mutual that my friend put me onto, and essentially he actually got a voucher for a 5070 purchase. So I was like, oh, word, let me copy from him. I spent the money and I was like, okay, cool. Ooh, is that a Uduna? Yeah, buddy, I'm good. I had the 5070 on its way, so I canceled the 40. Funny enough, what had happened was when I canceled the 4070, I had the 5070 on the way. I thought it was going to be a-okay. But for some reason, I decided to check my email that day. And in the email, it said that NVIDIA is going to do its shuffle for the 5090 and the 5080. So I said, word? Let me try it. Let's see. So I ended up trying my luck with the 5090s and 5080s, and let's just say I got very lucky. I ended up snagging a 5080, and I'm not gonna lie, pretty valid. I was very happy when I got it, by the way. Honestly, don't even know what to say. This thing is big. I mean, this is at least triple the size of what I used to have. Like, so much so that I actually had to buy a tool which helps with, like, the sag. This thing is so big that it droops down from its socket, and it could literally damage itself from hanging from the socket. It is ridiculously big. And I thought my girlfriend's GPU was very big, because I think she has either a 4070 or a 4080, whichever one. It's massive. Dude, this thing is just, I can't even believe that something this large would be able to fit in a case that I got. So I'm just very lucky that I got that, personally. Other than that, another interesting thing that happened to me was I ended up getting a new car. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I had a Acura TL from the year 2005. That was my love child. I absolutely adored that thing. I drove it everywhere. Had 250,000 miles on it. Man, if I could buy a brand new one, I would. But unfortunately, I had to get something a little bit more reliable considering what I had to do. Or at least I should say where I had to drive for work. I do a 2-hour commute every day for work. I mean, at least back and forth, not just one way. I had to do a 1-hour commute there and a 1-hour commute back, which sucks, but a car from 2005 with 250,000 miles was Not gonna lie, it was pretty suspicious, so I didn't want to keep going with that. So I ended up snagging myself an Acura Integra from 2024 model. And I'm not gonna lie, that thing is sexy. But the thing is though, is like I've been neglecting, I guess you could say, how new cars really are. And you know what's funny? The features I'm about to list off aren't even that like new. Like, I didn't know that you could remote start a car. I swear on everything I didn't know. And Apple CarPlay is like another thing I didn't know that you could do. And apparently there's not only just heat seating, but there's also heat cooling. Seat cooling. I didn't know that was a thing. And also, I don't even know what it's called, cruise mode. I had it in my TL, but I never really tried it out. But my uncle was telling me about it in this Integra, how basically I could put cruise control. If I, drive with it for a little bit, it'll kind of like gauge like how fast I'm supposed to be going to cruise, basically. And it'll essentially just drive itself. All I need to do is basically just steer. And even then, it has a lane assistance, which keeps me in the lane. Bro, I swear on everything, it's so trippy, all of it. I honestly don't even know what to do with it. Yeah, man, I'm literally learning new things every single day about that car. Like, oh, dude. So my thing I've been doing is, for work, since I have my dirty boots, what I've been doing is, putting my work boots inside of a bag inside of my trunk, and then keeping, like a spare change of shoes, beside it, just to like get into the car. So I didn't know that you had to basically unlock all the doors in your cars to open up your trunk, because it acts as another door, because it's kind of like a hatch, like a hatchback. Bro, it was pretty embarrassing. Let's just say that it was so weird, but I'm glad I got it. I'm trying so hard not to drive it everywhere because I'm just scared to drive it because it's such a new car. But man, I have to do it. And also too, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have glasses now, at least for driving at night and at least looking at the screen. Yes, these are prescriptions. I'm not just wearing them just for style. All right. I also got that because my health insurance card finally came in. Bro, like my life has been moving a little too fast for my liking. But you know what? I mean, if this is what it's like to be an adult, I mean, this is just the good stuff. I hope I don't get much of the bad, but this is what I've been doing so far. And as you can see, this is Monster Hunter. I've also been playing this. I've reached Hunter rank 53. All I did was beat the campaign, like all the chapters, and literally just stopped playing. This might not be the best build, but I enjoy this. I have fun with this. Of course, I have to start min-maxing and doing what I can. I have my friends trying to annoy me right now while I'm recording. I don't know if they know I could see them, but y'all gonna see it. You guys are gonna like comment about it probably. But anyways, I just wanted to update you guys. I will definitely be uploading. I got a new PC and I literally had to download every single one of the apps I used to use. Like I had to download Steam, Discord, OBS, all that stuff. And thank you for the fireworks to end this off. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.